Peace. Peace, peace, everybody. Um, I'm getting up here because I'm in my thoughts. I'm in my head. But I don't know. I feel like I think too hard sometimes. I feel like my energy get drained automatically. I feel like I just don't fit here, like in this world, and it's like no matter how hard I'm trying to fit in here, live is probably gonna keep cutting the Wi-Fi, but it's like no matter how hard I am trying to fit in this world, I just don't know. Like sometimes I just be like, what's the point of doing any of this? Like life is a lie. Like this is an illusion. All this mental. So in my mind and how I'm looking at it or perceiving it is like this is a backward ass world. Like, oh my gosh, I have to like be forced to like just do things and go about things like how other people see fit. If I don't go about the way how other people see fit, then I guess it's like I can't live. Like, you know? Like, I feel like this world would be so much better if people can just like create their own lanes, like authentic lanes, and stay in it. Like I feel like people should be able to create their own authentic lanes, like authentic. Like that means we have to like reboot the mind, restart. Reprogram the mind, like because it's toxic, it's tainted. Like I'm talking about not me, but all. I don't know, but me, I'm just feeling like so confused, like about this reality that I'm in, like that I wake up in every day, you know. And I just feel like I just don't belong, and every day I'm trying to find my authentic purpose, like without it being tainted in no kind of way, like I to be here to do something like totally different against what the world is, projecting on to everybody. It seems like this world is being played out as a projector. Like they projecting onto every other human, every other species, and I feel like that's injustice, you know what I'm saying? Like when the world gives any I feel like everybody should be the own author of their reality, but that's not reality. Let's talk about reality. Reality is that everybody do not have their own authentic, mindset, and I'm very uncomfortable, yes, I know people say all this mental, but I'm expressing myself in this reality that I'm in. And it's not authentic. I feel like I am being suppressed in my energies. Like no matter how hard I try, I don't want to do what the world want me to do. I want to do what I want to do. But I feel like it's blockages. Like I don't care if it's got to do with you know food, clothing, shelters. Like why I feel like that shouldn't be a struggle. I feel like it's injustice in that system as far as like food, clothing, shelter. I feel like it's injustice in that, and I hate injustice. I hate it. Like I hate injustice. Like I feel like I should be able to go wherever, however, as long as I'm not as long as I'm destroying myself, Yeah, and I just feel like I just cannot. Maybe I am being rebellious, or I don't care. I'm embracing everything, whatever flows through me, out of me. Like I'm gonna embrace it. Like I don't care how I'm feeling, good, happy, sad, whatever. I gotta embrace it. Like even if I do come online, I don't care if I'm coming online to embrace it or not. These are my feelings online or and offline. I feel like it's just totally injustice, and I don't belong in it. I don't feel right in it. I mean, like, goddamn, I have to like literally like fight myself just to, and you know, like they say, it's like we make the simplest things so hard. Look at the simple things, I analyze it. I really just does not make sense how this lifestyle or this realm of reality is sought the fuck up. Who is the fuck reality is this shit? Like, I know they say we create our own realities, but it was a reality already created before I even stepped the fuck up in this lifetime. I'm in somebody else's reality. Like, somebody else thought. Like, since I logged into this reality. Like, and I want out of somebody else's way of thoughts. I don't care if it's about, I don't care. I want my reality to be totally different from what was given to me. Like, I want it to be totally different from what was given to me. I don't want nobody else's thoughts. It's first, in order to me to reprogram myself, it must start with the mental, because all is mental. And like I said, I logged into this reality with somebody else's mental health, somebody else's state of mental or mentality, you know, that wasn't naturally mine authentically, you know what I'm saying? Because if it was mine, you know, and we grow, we're always constantly growing. So I should be growing out of this shit that ain't serving me. I don't want people always, this is what I don't want people projecting their fucking thoughts into my fucking reality. Like, okay, like they say, we make the simplest things so hard, and we fucking do. So why do I got to force myself to, you know, for things that I should automatically have naturally, which is food, clothing, shelter. Like, this shit is crazy, and people want to, you know, bash people for how they want to live their life. I don't give a fuck, first of all, 'cause I'm going to live how I want to live. I don't give a fuck what the fucking next person think, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like if I don't teach my girls nothing else, I want them to know that this is like self-awareness, self-acknowledgement, self-education. Like, educate your own self. Like, create your own fucking thoughts. Like, you got to. And it ain't, you know how people say it's easy to get in something but hard to get out. And it's easy. I logged into this realm of reality of somebody else's mentality. And here I am on this journey of, you know, self-reflecting on all of this shit. And it's not easy to come up out of. Not by yourself. It's like, because, you know, okay, people got their own agendas. I don't want to fuck with nobody that can't, you know, can't let me think, can't let me get my own space, can't let me create my own world, can't, you know, respect the fact. 'Cause I'm the type of person where I don't give a fuck what kind of life you living. I'm going to respect whatever the fuck kind of life. I'm going to get that respect too, or whatever the fuck kind of life I want to live. That's a motherfucking fact. What's up, Sean? Yeah, that's some. Yeah, I just feel like I don't fit into this world. You know what I'm saying? I know my purpose. My purpose is to realize who the fuck I am, and not let nobody tell me no motherfucker different. Because we all know we live in a fuck ass, fake ass, robotic ass, artificial ass, fake ass way of living ass. We got the fucking retarded syndrome. We got like that fucking retarded ass syndrome. Like, you know, people don't got their own mind. People is, you know, living through the mind of somebody else's. And I see the thing with me, where people probably call me rebellious is because I don't want to do what somebody else want me to fucking do. or how somebody else want me to fucking do it, or where somebody else want me to fucking do it at, when somebody want me to do the shit at, how somebody want me to do the shit, where the fuck somebody want me to do, and all of that. Like, nah, I do my thing. Like, people, that's what people want to see this as a one-way thing. It's like they want to see it as they way or the highway, which it should be like that, but everybody is not looking at it like that. Everybody wants to see it just one way, which is their way. But everybody should have that right, that God-given birthright by nature to come out here and be in this world to create their own reality without no third party, coming in between between you and the source. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like that's not justice out here when it comes to people living out their own reality. You know what I'm saying? People going off of everybody else's mentality. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, all is mental. So, and everybody should have that right to create their own reality. But I know damn well I'm trying to create, like I just said, like, shit easy to get into, but it's hard to get out of. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get out of. And so the reality is, people talking about something, I need to come back down to reality. No, what the fuck I need to be doing is learning who the fuck I really, like, being my own self. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't want to be like the rest of this robotic ass, sleepless ass, this sleep ass, fucking zombie ass fucking world. Like, and there's a lot of people that's awakened to that. Like, this is a fucking zombie ass, sleep ass motherfucking world. I ain't about to follow that shit. I'm not about to keep following the Walking Dead. These some Walking Dead motherfuckers in this world. Like, creating the same habits and generational curses and shit. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. I'm not going to be a part of keeping part of that generational curse. I'm not about to keep being a part of that shit. That's some shit that's somebody else's reality. That's not my reality. The reality of this is that everybody can create their own art. It's the reality of this shit. Man, I'm telling you, all my life I have been living through the eyes of somebody else's. All my life I have been living through the eyes of somebody else's. That was easy to fall into, right? But now that I'm trying to find my own self, that shit ain't too easy to pick up the pieces, like, from all the fuck shit that was created before you even logged in. I'm talking about, we've been here many of lifetimes before, whether, I don't know if a lot of people don't believe in what I'm believing in, because see, thing about me, a person ain't gonna never know me. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm always changing. You know what I'm saying? And I embrace that. And it's all in how you look at stuff. But see, ain't nobody gonna ever know me. Like, I'm very unpredictable. That's a fact. I'm very unpredictable. You don't know what the fuck to do next. Cause me, I go with the flow. I go accordingly. My energies flow accordingly. And so I know all my life motherfuckers be projecting they fucking energies and thoughts and shit on me. Like, okay, that's for you, but that's not for me. And now that I'm old enough to think and do for myself and to think and create my own thoughts, it's like, yo, you can't just come up to me and expect for me to just accept what the fuck you say. Like, that would be for you. That's not for me. And what's for me, it's not for you. I'm cool with that. But this the thing in the world today. Everybody has that right, that God-given birthright to create. Okay, now, if you ain't never had your own authentic mind, never before, now would be the good time that you start getting it. Because, like, everybody know in the world, things is not the same. Things are always changing. That's like a seed that grow in the ground. That ain't gonna stay in the ground all for the rest of its life. That shit, it's gonna keep growing. Like the fuck, like people expect like for things, people won't change but don't want to change. Like I won't change. That's why I'm starting with myself. And the changes that I'm changing is the change that's no longer serving me. That's what I'm changing. Are the things that's no longer fucking serving me. And shit, and what's no longer serving me is how other motherfuckers want to see me, or how other motherfuckers, what they think I should do, how they think I should go about it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. All I'm saying is like, I feel like everybody should, have that right to live how they want to live. And everybody don't what people say. Everybody don't see what I'm saying in different ways. See, we so trapped up in thinking one-sided, like we're not open. Like our mind are very small. We think on a real small level. We don't like have a big mind. We don't like to think outside the box. We don't like to critically think. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't like to. I need some critical thinkers. I need some critical thinkers. And see me, I know I'm into astrology, and I'm into all of this metaphysics, biology, and all of this stuff of science and stuff, because I am a scientist. But I'm remembering that I'm a student and a teacher, a scientist. I am a fucking lawyer. I'm the man. I'm the fucking system. So I came into this realm of reality because all energy doesn't die. It just only transforms from one form to another. So we have been here many of past lifetimes, and in this lifetime, obviously I am here to work on who I am and where I'm going, and to study this human fleshly body, and to study my soul and what my soul yearns for. I'm into numerology. I'm into all of this occult knowledge, which is hidden knowledge, knowledge that's not really talked about. I'm into all of that. I'm into all of that. I'm open to all, kind of scientists, religion, all kind of information. Like I'm into all of that. I'm into the things that people to. I'm into things that the people that are not into, that the norm of society are not into. The things that society into, I'm the opposite of that. I'm not interested. I'm interested into like alien shit that you don't usually hear or see, want to get into. Like, yeah, I'm into that type shit. Yeah, type shit like people call weirdos and shit. I'm into that type shit. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm into that type shit. Like, because I am aware that life equals a lie. This life that I logged into is a complete lie. It does not resonate with my soul. None of this shit, how this shit is socked the fuck up. It's an illusion. This shit is just a fucking illusion. And I'm just sitting up here like, why the fuck am I getting up every fucking day beating up myself, trying to fit into a place where I know damn well I do not fucking fit in. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking fit in. Like, and I'm sitting up here trying to force myself to fit in something that I know is a fucking goddamn, it's an illusion. This shit is a fucking fraud. Like, this shit is not fucking real. Like, yo, and I'm sitting up here trying to force myself to live upon something that's not fucking real. It goes against my very being. This shit is not right. I'm just also trying to just tap into my authentic purpose, my authentic self. And I know that one of my biggest purpose is to create something that, or what we think is the norm. Like, no, I don't want to do anything of like, I'm not passing judge, to each his own. Like I said in the beginning of this video, like, Everybody has that God-given right by birth to create their own fucking reality. And all the fuck I want to do is create minds where, as to where, like, I don't want my reality to look anything alike I was brought into. I want it to be greater. I want it to be greater. I want it to be authentic. I don't want it to be fake. I don't want it to be official. And I want to connect with people that resonate with this. And if anybody, I'm new to human design. That's part of like astrology. That's part of like being a scientist. Like, it's very important to critically think, to think outside the box, to start thinking outside of what the fuck we have been taught to think or taught to believe. It's very important that we tap outside of that and tap into something else. We are multidimensional beings. Man, we are fucking everything. We are fucking energies. We are fucking spirits. And so energies, it doesn't stay still. It doesn't stay in one box, if you want to say. It's in many of boxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy. Like, yo, you is not only on this earth plane. You is on this is a earth plane. This is all mental. This is all in your mind. Like, it's all in your fucking mind. Like, I'm all the planets. I'm all the elements. Like, I'm all the zodiac signs. We embody all of this energy. We, like I said, we spirits. Like, straight the fuck up. Like, yo, we should not be bound down to this earthly thing. Be only tied to these earthly things, like these materialistic things. Like, yo, we every fucking thing, yo. Like, I don't get that shit. So I feel like, yo, we should be like on some multi-dimensional type shit. We should be like, yo, I'm telling you, I do not fucking fit here. Like, I do not fucking fit in this. I do not be manifesting generators. It's just like, it's energy, because everything that we label or title is just, you know what I'm saying? But it's part of our design. It's part of our makeup. And I noticed me and my daughter in our chart in human design, we have the same charts and we have the same profile, which is 5-1. I'm trying to connect with people that knows about human design astrology, you know, that knows about, you know, them being scientists, them being gods and goddesses, you know, in human form, that knowing that they're everything, and we can really tap into our divine purpose, you know what I'm saying? Our divine authentic purpose, not a purpose that we have been slavery or the slave mentality or whatever we want to call it, that has been generationally passed down to us. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about tapping into our authentic, creating our authentic thoughts, like something like thoughts that have not been tampered with. You know what I'm saying? Like facts, like thoughts that have not tampered with. That's what I'm talking about. So, and I am heavily into, like I said, occult, spirituality, knowledge and stuff, you know, the unknown things, because I know you got Western astrology and you got sidereal astrology. Like, it's a lot of occult information, hidden knowledge and information that I'm open. Like, my mind is not, I don't think on a small scale. I think on a bigger scale. Like, I really critically think. I really think outside the box, and I need reflections like that of myself that think like that. You know what I'm saying? That think outside of what it to them to think, to believe. You know what I'm saying? So life is an illusion. This life is not this is something that we must overcome. Like, we are spirits having a human experience. We are just energy, just pure energy. Like I said, like, we're multidimensional beings. We're not just humans. Like, and I know it's a lot of people like that feel like me, that feel like they just aliens down this motherfucker. Like, I feel like I'm an alien. that has been abducted, like from my true. I have been abducted from my true authentic self. That's a fact. I have been abducted from my true authentic self. They did not teach me this kind of stuff growing up because we had lack of knowledge. I'm talking about, yeah, everything, the knowledge that we even been brought up with is knowledge. But is that artificial knowledge? Is that somebody else's knowledge, somebody else's thoughts? Or did those thoughts come from you directly, you, and this form, the human form that we are now in today on this earthly plane? Yeah, I have been robbed from myself, like my authentic self. Like, so I'm very rebellious. Like, now that I'm learning, like, what I truly believe, what the power went out. What's up, fam? What's up, fam? Yeah, so I mean, like the Wi-Fi, like I'm using my solar panel, so the sun is not like it's like going in and out. So yeah, but that's why I don't like to do lives right now, or I don't like to